Hey guys, Zombie Girl here with another comic book review. Today I like to be reviewing a couple of DC Comics Batman comic books that I wanted to review, that I want to share. The first one I completely read. The second one I'm not done with, but I still wanted to review it. The first one is called Batman, Death in the City. This is a really good comic book. From the start to finish is non-stop action and, whodunit, what's going on. It's not a boring read. It's a great comic. You won't get lost. The cover art is really nice. It's traditional black and white. Really cool comic. What made me really decided to buy this comic is the cover art. I like that it's a traditional black and white and it has two skeletons on the side of him. I like art like this. It's very loose but charcoal looking, like they did it with a charcoal pencil. I like that type of art. I do some type of art like this myself. That's why I kind of more or less like the comic. But I like that the focal point of the comic is Batman. He's dead in the center and he's the biggest image in the cover art. As you can see by looking at the cover art, you could tell this is a great story, dead on. Here's the back, Harley Quinn and Batman and various villains inside of the, I think this is like they're behind a gate or something, or jail or something, I don't know. But I'm kind of happy that the front is black and white and the back is red. It's a good contrast colors. I like that, they didn't really, it's not really too busy, but it's still good art. Like I said, the read is really nice. It has all the villains inside. It has every villain you could think of. Two-Face Harvey, Harley Quinn, the Joker, what's the other guy? The puppet guy. I forgot his name, the puppet guy though, but I forgot his name. Puppet guy's in here. The Riddler is in here. I'll show you guys some really great points in the comic. Barbara isn't in here though. That's kind of disappointing. There's a inside of the graphics inside the comic. You have the Commissioner Gordon dude right there, and Robin. I want to show you a really good page. Let me find it. This is a good page of Harley Quinn. She's always up to something. But it more or less goes into her backstory too. Her busting out of jail, her killing her parents and her little brother. I mean, this is a really great comic book. You guys should, if you guys come across this, pick it up. It was only $14 and some change. But it's a really good read. I enjoyed it. I read it mostly like twice. First time I didn't really get the first beginning and the middle part, because there was a lot going on and they kept switching up the villains on me. Like the first couple of pages, it's about the puppet guy. Then the middle part, it was about Harley and the Joker and all this crap is going on. So it's kind of weird that most of the villains is in this one though. It's kind of weird, but it's a good comic. I like it. You guys should pick it up. It's called Batman, Death in the City. And the second one I have, it's Batman, Hush Returns. This is the one that I haven't finished yet. I like the cover art. I like that this one's in color. But it's not too colorful, but it's really dark, but it's color. I like that it's not a busy comic. This is less busy than the other one was. It only has Batman in a distinctive pose and a gargoyle. He's standing on top of a gargoyle. But this is a really good, I'm sure you guys heard of this one. I mean, everybody talks about Batman Hush series. Everybody talks about this comic. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with this one. If you're not, you're missing out. You should most definitely try and pick this one up. So far, what I've read so far, it's a really great read. So far from what I've read, it's not boring, and you won't get lost. Sometimes when you read comics, you get lost in the read, but this one I completely, utterly got it. But I'm not finished with it yet, but I still wanted to share it with you guys, because this is, I want to do more into DC comics instead of Marvel. I do a lot of Marvel comics, and I do a lot of Image comic reviews. I wanted to get into more of, I do read DC comics too, so... But this one's good. This one was $12. You guys should try picking this one up. These are a little bit more pricier because They're thicker and more graphics on the inside. This quality comic is it's not as great as this one because this one's more glossy. This one's more newsprint. The graphics is just as good though. But I don't like newsprint pages in comic books. The mere reason why is because, you know, they start to change color after a while. They start getting yellow and brown at the edges, and then you have to be really careful with cracking the spine right here because the newsprint inside is so fragile. But I'm picky with that. I really like glossy paper on comics. They're less hassle. You don't have to do much with, you know, hoping that the edges don't bend or it don't turn brown or yellow or whatever. But the art inside of this one is good. I don't like the way the Joker looks in this Hush Return series. I think they made him look kind of weird. In this one, the Joker's dead on. They kind of made him look more like the Joker that I like in the cartoons that used to come on Channel 11 back in the 90s. I kind of like the old school Joker look more so than the newer way that they're making him look. You know, various artists does the Jokers different ways in their style. But other than that, that's the only disagreement I have with this Hush Returns Batman, is that I don't like the way they drew the Joker. But the story is good, it's worth it. I mean, I'm picky because I'm an artist myself. I get really picky with certain things and certain qualities of comics. But I feel if I'm paying $12, I really want good quality. So, but that's the only disappointing thing about this comic. I give it like a, you know, a 5 out of 10. This, I give it 10. I like the quality of this one better. But, again, this is a good read. You guys should try and look for it. If you don't already have it, good. But if you don't, you should try and pick it up. That's all I have to say in this review. I have another review after this one. But if you guys have any questions, comment. If you would like to subscribe, you can subscribe if you like. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions, comment me. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, thank you for viewing my video. See you again. Bye.